maybe I will ask them a couple of questions just to get warmed up, and then maybe they can answer you guys. How does that sound?
Depends on the question now. Yeah, okay. Pulkit goes first. Age before beauty.
Senior first.
You've been acting on television much before I started acting in movies, so go ahead.
Okay, let's get started. Let's call this the first question. Since you guys are playing terrorists in the film, so we'll keep it in that zone. What is your favorite weapon that you carry on you? Like a weapon of mass destruction or any kind of destruction?
Yeah. It would be my bazooka. It would be, yeah.
What do you mean your bazooka?
My bazooka, I use it on a lot of people.
Yeah?
Yeah. How many victims do you has this bazooka claimed?
102, 103, 104, 105. Too many, I've lost the count.
I thought you were going to say like 2, 3, 4, 5, 100.
No, obviously. Like, I have to start post 100. That's definitely crossed.
That is a big mass of people.
Yeah.
Okay, Ritesh, what about you?
Mass destruction.
And how do you like detonate it?
You get married.
Oh.
Self-detonation, yeah?
Yeah, well done.
Suicide bombing. Ritesh, what about your favorite?
I don't know. A weapon of that I would carry with me, more like the chemical weapon.
Wow, that sounds
like,
dangerous.
Yeah, like gas or something. You know, and there have been few victims. Okay, I'm not going to get into that right now, but yeah.
It's a covert
yeah,
weapon,
it's covert, you know, like few people and no one knows.
Okay.
How do you detonate this one?
Sorry?
How do you detonate this one?
Hajmola.
If there was, what's your favorite target? Like, is it a person or place? Could be anything. Like, who would you want to blow up? I mean,
I think, I don't know, being in films and whatever.
First, are you answering about blowing or blowing up?
I would answer blowing up. You could answer the rest. I think a film critic who gives a bad review, I'm sure there must be something below your check. I have read a couple of your reviews.
I hope you read yours, the ones I wrote about you.
I think my favorite target would be my co-actors who cut my scenes and my lines, and on the edit cut my scenes further.
First of all, I didn't cut your scenes or your lines.
Let me just
try to show their weight, throw around their weight of being a senior, and also the directors who agree to them.
Let me just be very clear. I didn't cut any of your lines. I didn't cut any of your scenes. You didn't have any scenes to start with.
I had one scene, my introduction.
Oh, that's what you call an introduction? Well.
That's also gone now.
Oh, yeah. Well,
am I there in the film yet? Now, at least? A little bit?
I think you'll be happy with the amounts that you're there. Don't worry.
Great.
I think we've bored you enough. I think we'll take your questions, yeah? You guys want to ask anything to each other? Or?
No, not to each other, but considering that, you know, how complimentary you have been towards us and our films, why did you decide to cast us?
You know, if you make your worst enemy your best friend, you have nothing more to lose, I guess.
Okay, fair enough.
He's talking about you.
Yeah, for you want to ask him.
For me, you wrote a good review. Even in Big 2 Boss, yeah.
That's true, actually.
What's that?
He said, I'm the only actor to whom he has dedicated a paragraph, like, of good words. What did he write? I'm fab. I'm amazing.
Hopefully I didn't use that language. I wouldn't be much of a critic. Pulkit's fab. End of review.
No, I guess if I ever have a question within this session, I'll ask you. But please, if anyone has any
guys,
questions,
let's get
we're here
started.
to answer. मेरे कोई scenes काटे हैं? नहीं actually. I don't think nowadays we live in a situation where जहाँ co-actors dominate करते हैं और scenes काटते हैं और actually no, because I've been part of many multi-starers and I've worked with a lot of senior actors, चाहे वो संजय दत्त हो, अजय हो, अक्षय हो, Sunil Shetty हो, you know, and they have been more than kind towards. Because क्या होता है कि I think जब एक script बनती है और जब भी आप किसी का scene काटो, you are damaging the product, and I think we've stopped doing that.
Also, guys, that was a bit of a joke. No one's allowed in the edit room, really. So.
This question was also.
No, but what do you mean? No, you know, the only person not allowed in the edit room is because we are busy seeing and cutting it off.
Yeah, that's
No, I know, but I've tried this time to cut few scenes for the betterment of the film, and hopefully we are successful.
Yes. I'm joking. I don't know. See, as a critic, it's a totally different job, and as a filmmaker, it's a totally different approach to films. As a filmmaker, you are responsible for many people, your cast, your crew, your audience. So, and you're just trying to sort of, you know, make the best you can for all of them. As a film critic, it's essentially a review is nothing but a reflection of your personal thoughts on a certain film and how you sort of liked it or didn't like it or whatever, how you think the film could have been a better film or it's already a great film and you know highlight the good points. And it's up to the reader to choose to listen to you or not. So it's a very different approach to the same thing.
Hello to everyone. My question is to the Starcast. Recently, Kabir Khan said that people-to-people friendship will not be happen until and unless the extremists are not been eradicated from the either country. So
sorry, I didn't get this. Very high funda question. Wait, let me understand it.
Yeah, Kabir Khan recently told that people-to-people friendship, he was talking about peace, is not possible until and unless the extremist elements are not been eradicated from the country, either country. So what are your opinions about it?
People-to-people relationship.
Friendship.
Like if I am friendly with him.
The peace, talking about peace. The peace is not possible until and unless the extremist quality, the extremists are not been eradicated from both the countries. What do you want to say about that?
See, I feel that, yes, I mean, he does have a point in what he's trying to say. I can understand where he's coming from. But I guess this extremist feeling is in the mindset. And that feeling within our mindset needs to be eradicated, I feel, for any kind of harmony within relationships of within our country or for that matter neighboring countries or world over. And I also I also think that, you know, when we talk about countries as large as India, yes, largely we are a peace-loving nation, but eventually there will be some people who will think of taking advantage of a situation in their benefit and try to create chaos so that they get a certain kind of attention. And that is sad, and that is likely to happen throughout, you know. It's how we as a society control that and overpower it. That's about it. I hope in an ideal situation such feelings get eradicated.
See, I think I totally agree with what Ritesh said. There are few elements, I think in every part of the globe, where people try to misguide people on the name of religion and misguide people on the name of faith and misuse people's belief in their own faith And I think we have to be smart enough, we have to be understanding enough that what we are following is based on a strong foundation of love. And every religion talks about love. We all know that. Obviously, some weaknesses in somebody's life, some sort of things that are missing, some wants in the life, make people to decide otherwise. But I'm happy if a film like Bangistan could serve the purpose of making people understand that this is what goes around us. We all talk about this, we all read about this in the papers, and we should be smart enough to understand that every religion talks the same language.
रितेश, फिल्म को जो है पाकिस्तान में बैन कर दिया गया है, तो उसके ऊपर क्या रिएक्शन होगा? क्योंकि कुछ दिन पहले रितेश सिद्धवानी ने भी कहा था कि वो काफ़ी शॉक्ड है इस डिसीजन से, तो उसके ऊपर आपका क्या रिएक्शन होगा?
जहाँ तक मेरी जानकारी है, मुझे लगता है कि उन्होंने प्रोमो देखकर ये फिल्म बैन की है। हालांकि मेरी जब रितेश से बात भी हुई थी तो बात ये चली थी कि पूरी फिल्म देखें। कभी कभी बहुत सारी, मैंने पहले भी कहा है कि आइसोलेशन में कुछ भी चीज़ खटक सकती है इन अ प्रोमो, पर प्रोमोज आर डिज़ाइन टू टिटलेट योर इमेजिनेशन, और इसलिए ताकि आपको एक्साइट करे, आप फिल्म देखने आए। तो शायद आइसोलेशन में आपको ऐसा लगा कि नहीं यार ये शायद खटक रहा है, पर जब पूरी फिल्म आप देखोगे इसका मैसेज, इट्स एक्चुअली एन एंटी टेररिज्म फिल्म। अगर ये कुछ प्रोपोगेट करती है फिल्म, इज एंटी टेररिज्म, इट फाइट्स अगेंस्ट टेररिज्म। जब तक वो फिल्म टोटलिटी में आप नहीं देखोगे और उसका मैसेज नहीं समझोगे, तब तक आपको लगेगा शायद ये आपकी विचारधारा से के विपरीत है। मैं ये समझता हूँ कि अगर वहाँ के सेंसर बोर्ड ये फिल्म देखे तो उनको इस बात का भी एहसास हो जाएगा कि ये फिल्म ना ही किसी धर्म के खिलाफ है, ना ही किसी जगह के खिलाफ है। ये खिलाफ है उन लोगों के जो धर्म के नाम पर लोगों को बहकाते हैं। और ये फिल्म एक्चुअली डजंट टॉक अबाउट पाकिस्तान, डजंट टॉक अबाउट हिंदुस्तान, डजंट टॉक अबाउट एनी कंट्री। ये इशू जो है वो किसी भी देश से बहुत ज़्यादा बड़ा है और ये इशू की बात कर रहा है। सॉरी जी, नहीं, आई डोंट, आई एम नॉट फ्रॉम द प्रोडक्शन। मैं इस फिल्म का प्रोड्यूसर नहीं, मैं एक एक्टर हूँ। अगर आई एम श्योर कि रिक्वेस्ट भेजी गई है हमारी ओर से वहाँ पर जाकर फिल्म दिखाने के लिए, बिकॉज कभी कभार ऐसा होता है कि आप जाकर फिल्म दिखाओ, फिर इफ देयर इज अ क्वेश्चन और डिबेट देन यू कैन प्रॉबली नॉट आर्ग्यू बट ट्राई एंड एक्सप्लेन योर व्यू पॉइंट। लेकिन उसके आगे क्या हो रहा है इसकी जानकारी हमारे पास तो नहीं है।
हेलो पुलकित सर।
हेलो
सर, आप एक चॉकलेटी स्टार होने के बावजूद भी आप अपनी मूवी के अंदर रोमांस करते हुए नजर नहीं आए अभी तक हमको।
चॉकलेटी स्टार?
यस सर।
वाओ।
Are you a Dev Saab fan?
No sir, I'm fan of you.
How sweet, thank you so much. अब क्योंकि चॉकलेट हीरो ना उस जमाने का था, because my father used to say कि Dev Saab was.
सर अभी जनरेशन के अकॉर्डिंग सर आप दोनों जैसे हो ना, मतलब आई होप कि हम लोग सब ऐसा ही चाहते हैं कि हम लोग भी।
Did you notice he called you young? How sweet.
उसके बाद थोड़ा एक वर्ड भी यूज किया था, स्टार।
स्टार
शायद वो सुना नहीं। नहीं, I'm just joking. But thank you यार। Yeah, I'm going to tell my wife I'm still young.
So या एक्चुअली अभी तक मैंने रोमांस नहीं किया स्क्रीन पर मेरी जो अगली आने वाली फिल्म है बैंगिस्तान के बाद वो है सनम रे, विच इज़ अ म्यूजिकल रोमांटिक लव स्टोरी, एंड दैट्स द फर्स्ट टाइम आई विल बी रोमांसिंग ऑन स्क्रीन।
एक्सटेंशन ऑफ दैट क्वेश्चन, सनम रे में कौन से टाइप के चॉकलेट बने हो आप?
Chocolate melody. There's melody, there are songs, shirtless on the cliff and singing around the trees, walking by the river, holding hands. वो सब जिस तरह की मूवीज़ हम देख कर बड़े हुए, मैं अभी भी यंग हूँ, तो वैसी उसी टाइप की फिल्म है।
ओके करण सर, क्रिटिक्स से लेके डायरेक्टर्स तक का आपका जो सफ़र रहा ना, आप हम सबको क्या बताना चाहते हो? मतलब किस तरह का एक्सपीरियंस आपके बीच में रहा?
किस टाइप का?
क्रिटिक्स से लगा के डायरेक्शन का, डायरेक्टर जैसे आप बने ना, तो मतलब किस तरह का आपका एक्सपीरियंस रहा जो हम लोग के साथ आप शेयर करना चाहते हैं?
I don't know what to say. मैं हमेशा डायरेक्टर बनना चाहता था काफ़ी सालों से, क्रिटिक बनने से बहुत पहले. और जब मैं क्रिटिक बना वो मतलब वो थोड़ा मैं डिटूर ले लिया अपने लाइफ में, करियर में. लेकिन I always wanted to be a director since I was a kid. Yeah. So there wasn't much. It was just for some time I decided to write about films, and I really understood a lot about cinema and Indian cinema in terms of what are the current trends, what are the kind of films people are making, what does the audience like and not like, and what do I like and what would I like to make. So that really helped me in shaping my first film.
रितेश, आजकल की हर मूवीज़ को 100 करोड़ कमाना एक शौक बन गया है. एंड आपने एक स्टेटमेंट दिया था कि जिसमें पाकिस्तान डोंट नीड टू अर्न 100 करोड़.
नहीं, एक बेंचमार्क सा बन गया है, विच इज़ ग्रेट. इट्स लाइक आई टेल यू व्हाट, किसी अगर वनडे मैच में पूरी टीम का स्कोर ही 75 हो तो 100 रन कौन कैसे बनाएगा? यू नो व्हाट आई एम सेइंग. तो हर फिल्म का बिजनेस का डायनामिक्स अलग होता है. और अगर 100 करोड़ बने तो ग्रेट, यू नो व्हाट आई एम सेइंग. बट कि किसी भी फिल्म को हिट होने के लिए दैट्स नॉट द बैरोमीटर. बैरोमीटर के आपकी फिल्म की बजट क्या है, कितना पब्लिसिटी पे खर्चा, उसका टोटल इन्वेस्टमेंट क्या, रिकवरी क्या है, इस पर ही निर्भर होता है. और आजकल रिकवरी के अलग अलग माध्यम भी हैं, चाहे वो डिजिटल मीडिया हो, चाहे सैटेलाइट हो, ओवरसीज़ हो, म्यूज़िक राइट्स है, होम वीडियो है. तो इन सब को मद्देनज़र रखते हुए फिर एक फिगर आता है कि येस दिस द काइंड ऑफ फिगर यू नीड टू रिकवर फ्रॉम थिएट्रिकल. और उस पर निर्भर करता है कि येस, इसलिए मैंने कहा था कि बैंगिस्तान का बजट वैसा नहीं है जिसके लिए 100 करोड़ पहुंचना बहुत ज़रूरी है. इज़ व्हाट आई ट्राइड टू से. About what? No, I don't know. I'm not good at business here. I'm really not good at business. I just hope
he thought Equilan he won't be liked at all, but he's loved like so much here.
No, that is a private conversation, by the way.
And now you're in the last many years you're a celebrity in your own right. How easy or difficult has it been to have a political opinion of your own as an individual, even when it comes to choosing your films?
I think being born, I hope that has made me wiser. Being born in a political family, because you're very careful about the words that you speak, and at the not start of my career, since childhood, I've realized and I've known what one speaks and how things are put forward in media. And always being an architect has taught me less is more. So I try and choose wisely what I say. Also, I feel that did you ask me being from how it's affected my choices of films?
Yeah.
I think every individual has an opinion about things around. I come from a political family, so yes, my viewpoints, apart from as an individual, also somewhere is inclined to the party that my father belonged to, my brother belongs, or something that I've probably grown into from my childhood, which is the Congress I. And having opinions for it, against it, with it, yes, I try to keep it to myself, because I know that once I say something being from films, it will probably taken a bit ahead and reacted more than usual. About choices of films, I don't think that anything to do with politics, because otherwise I would have never done Grand Masti. So I think the films that I choose to do, which might sound politically incorrect, and I enjoy them. That's why I do it, and I'm glad that people enjoy watching them too.
On a lighter note, the way Pulkit remembered the kind words of Karan in his Bittu Boss review, are there any words of Karan's that you remember for a review of yours? Kind or not so?
What kind of words?
I didn't know Karan was a critic when I heard the narration.
Thank goodness.
No, really, I didn't know because
don't
I
think you would have
heard
let me
Ritesh
in.
call me. I'm sending Karan and he's going to wants to narrate a story to you. So he came with Puneet, the writer of the film. Both of them written the film, and they narrated the story. I liked it, and then I called up Ritesh. And I really liked the film. Then we met, and so he said, I said, is it his first film? He said, yes, but he's also been a critic with Mumbai Mirror, and I had no idea. No, in fact, when Jinilia came on sets in Poland, she said, "Oh, so he's a film critic. I'm sure he must have thrashed your films." I don't know why she said, "I'm sure that he must have thrashed your film." But then he said, "Why don't you read Grand Masti's review?" I said that would be a right example, and he did like the film, so I liked him even more because his pulse was with the audience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I must say, and I must say this in as public a forum as possible, Ritesh is nothing like his movies. He's nothing like the movies he does.
फिल्म बन चुकी है एंड एज अ क्रिटिक आप अपनी फिल्म को इस पूरी बनी हुई फिल्म को कैसे देखते हैं?
There is no chance, and any director, any filmmaker will tell you the same thing. You lose complete objectivity in terms of how the film is or what have you made. Like, I have no idea. It has to be judged by other people.
एंड प्रोमो वगैरह देख करके दोस्तों का क्या रिएक्शन है, बज़ कैसा है फिल्म का आपको?
अब मेरे दोस्त हैं तो अच्छी बात बोलेंगे. I mean, no one comes to you and says, it's terrible. So that's not a good way to judge it. I think the only way would be on a Friday morning to go into a theater and see if people are laughing or not, or if it's affecting them in any way.
एंड रिलीज डेट चेंज करने का क्या मेन मकसद था? दृश्यम से अलग होना था या अलग?
No, it wasn't about so much about Drishyam as much as it was about Bajrangi Bhaijaan and Bahubali. They're doing so well, and no one anticipated this kind of collections for both the films, and it's great. It's helping everyone. Everyone's in a good mood. The industry is in a good mood. The audience is in a good mood. So we just wanted to give it more space. Also, 7th, I don't think there are any other major releases in Hindi, so it just made sense, to stagger it. It also gives us one extra week to blow our own trumpet.
So many times, but आपकी कौन सी favorite film रही है रितेश और पुलकित की जिसमें ये दोनों आपको बहुत अच्छे लगे हो?
I love Ritesh's Grand Masti, and I'm saying this because, a lot of people say, oh, what was that? But I couldn't believe they made that film in India. I'm so happy that happened. I'm not sure it can happen again, but you are trying it, and I really hope it's as big and successful and even more wild. But it just sort of got the inner child or youngster in you, just took it out. And when I saw that film, everyone in the theater was laughing and all, but they'll all go home and say, "Arey, nahi, it was not our cup of tea." But to be honest, it was just crazy, and every scene of that film is etched in my mind. It's insane.
Which is your favorite scene from Grand Masti?
Let's talk about Bangistan here and not Grand Masti.
आज गुरु पूर्णिमा है, तो मैं जानना चाहूँगी रितेश, आपके पुलकित आप और करण, आप लोग के गुरु कौन है और उनकी फेवरेट चीज़ जो आपने सबसे ज़्यादा अपनी लाइफ में सीखी हो?
Just before entering this hall, I was about to tweet, about Guru Purnima, लेकिन कुछ कारण वो रह गया और मैं यहाँ पर आ गया. For me, it will always be my father. और मुझे लगता है कि सभी लोग यहाँ पर जो बैठे वो यही कहेंगे कि अपने माता पिता ही आपके सबसे बड़े गुरु हैं, और उन्होंने आज तक मुझे जो भी सिखाया और जो सीख दी है वो मुझे ज़िंदगी भर सिखाती रहेगी. एंड सो फॉर मी इट विल ऑलवेज बी माय फादर.
कोई एक बात जो आप बताना चाहें अपने फादर की?
आई थिंक टू कीप इट सिंपल, मुझे लगता है कि कोई भी सीख ना, आई थिंक इट शुड स्टार्ट विथ सिंप्लिसिटी. सो माई फादर ऑलवेज टॉट मी दैट टू रिस्पेक्ट, एंड वंस यू रिस्पेक्ट द पर्सन इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू, you will automatically gain his respect, and everything else in life will follow post that. So that is the core value that I might joke with someone, I might pull someone's leg, but I will always try and maintain the respect quotient of it. I'll try, I said.
In industry you don't have any guru, like?
Sorry?
Industry में कोई ऐसा जिनको आप follow करते हो, जो गुरु मानते हो जिन्हें? सीखा हो एक्टिंग?
इंडस्ट्री में गुरु?
इंडस्ट्री में कोई ऐसे एक्टर जिन्हें आप मानते हो?
नहीं, I don't think कि गुरु would be the right word, because कि गुरु की परिभाषा बहुत अलग अलग होती है, नो. Yes, there are so many people you learn from. और 10-12 साल हो गए, मैं हर एक से सीखा है. अगर बैंगिस्तान में मैंने किसी से सीखा है तो इन दोनों से सीखा है. And there is always something or the other that you learn every day from people. You know, so many times I give interviews, chat with you guys. कभी कभार आपके सवाल कुछ सिखा के चले जाते हैं. So I think learning as a process is never ending. It's a cycle, and it has to go on and on and on. And one shouldn't focus कि मैं इसी से सीखूंगा. That's what I believe in. I think you can learn from anyone and everyone.
It will sound similar, but yeah, of course, my parents have been the biggest guru for me, because they have taught me a lot. जूते मार के भी, चप्पलें मार के भी, प्यार से भी, और you know, कितनी बार कुछ ऐसी चीज़ें करके जो हमें उस समय नहीं समझ में आती, पर बाद में समझ में आती हैं. So it's I think it's irreplaceable, and they give you the best teachings of your life. And I think it's a blessing when you have somebody's hand on over your head, taking care of you and teaching you small little things about life every second moment in your life.
इंडस्ट्री जैसे कि सब जानते हैं, आप सलमान खान को अपना मेंटर मानते हैं, तो
आप जानते हैं?
नहीं तो
सब कैसे हुए फिर?
कुछ बताइए उनके बारे में कि एज ए गुरु लाइक मेंटर आप कितना उन्हें
आपने डिसाइड कर दिया कि वो इनके गुरु है, वो इनके मेंटर है. देखिए मेरे पूछे, अब फिर आप बोलेंगे बताओ उनके बारे में. अगर ये बोलेंगे नहीं तो आप बोलेंगे सलमान खान के बारे में पुलकित कुछ भी नहीं बताना चाहते. तो ये अब समझ में नहीं आना कि क्या हाँ बोले कि ना बोले. अब ये बोले कि सलमान कैसे, तो बोले सलमान के बारे में पुलकित ने ऐसे कहा. ना ही इनका सवाल है ना ही इनका जवाब है. आपने सवाल तय कर दिया, आपके मन में एक जवाब है, वो भी आपने तय कर दिया, फिर भी बोल दिया अभी.
नहीं, मेरे गुरु जो हैं वो ये हैं, क्योंकि मैं इनसे सीख रहा हूँ कि मीडिया को कैसे जवाब देने हैं.
So now you know, it is सलमान से बड़े गुरु पुलकित के लिए रितेश है. Let's stick to that.
Put a circle and an arrow.
करण आप?
Of course, my parents have allowed me to, like the two of them, to be the, you know, to have all the freedom in the world to try and become what you want to be. But besides that, I'd really like to single out and mention Mr. Saeed Mirza, who has been a great influence in my life. I have always had great respect for him and his work. But as a human being, he has taught me so much that it has like literally changed me, you know, and my way of thinking about the world and people. And I would consider him my guru, like guru.
ये पाकिस्तान का कोई मैसेज जो जैसे कि बोला कि मूवी में एक मैसेज है जो कि एंड में लोगों को पता चलेगा, जैसे रितेश ने भी बोला कि सिर्फ ट्रेलर देख के उन्होंने डिसाइड कर लिया कि पाकिस्तान में बैन होनी चाहिए. क्या मैसेज है जो आप बताना चाहते हैं इस फिल्म से?
The clear message will of course come out when you watch the film and till the end, and you see in totality what it's about. But it's basically about identity and just allowing yourself to step into the other's shoe for just some time and realizing that at the end of it, we are all the same, we have come from the same place and we're going to the same place. And you know, all the thoughts and evil that sprouts from an extremist point of view is absolutely not worth it. You guys want to add to that, like a message?
Message of the
film?
We didn't hear you.
Sorry.
You were talking something?
Yeah.
Film's over, man. Who are you?
Okay, Pulkit, remember that.
Karan, you know, you have shot the film in Poland. So what kind of support you got from the government over there, and how easy, difficult was it to shoot the first film at such a location?
We got a lot of support from them. I don't know in terms of from the government and everything. Of course, they were very helpful. It was very nice. I mean, you know, the Polish people are, and basically the love for films and cinema really put us on the same page, even though language was a concern initially. because they don't speak too much English. Most of the crew, of course, my main crew were very fluent, but it was absolutely wonderful. And the places we shot at and the locations, they're so unique, they're very interesting looking. We didn't want to make a regular looking, like visually we wanted something weird and unorthodox, and we got all of that in Poland, and we had great support from everyone. It was really smooth sailing, much easier than I would say shooting in Bombay, for example.
And Ritesh and Pulkit, one question. Do you think Bollywood is a soft target in case of, like when someone wants to give an opinion, people just bounce on the Bollywood people instead of other people, with reference to what happened recently?
What happened recently?
Like the Yaqub Menon case, in which Salman Khan tweeted and then all the political parties attacked him.
See, I'll tell you what. Every person can have an opinion, should have an opinion, and that opinion should be respected. Maybe it can be with popular sentiments, cannot be popular. That doesn't really matter. I think it's a wonderful country that we live in, and the wonderful democracy that we live in. What Salman tweeted was very clear, what he said. And rightfully so, when he took all his tweets back, he realized that in the kind of world that we live in right now, with social media, with people reacting to it, and the point is that most of the people have reacted to the tweets without understanding them, and hence creating a lot of misunderstanding and propagating that. So he took those tweets back saying, you know, I think there's a lot of misunderstanding going around with my tweets. I take it back. And he also said that he respected the judiciary, and rightfully so. So yes, you know, many a times, the only problem with social media is that people react prematurely without understanding. And then the debates start whether this reaction on it is correct or not correct. And then issues suddenly blows up and becomes much larger. There are various interests of various parties which come on board and then try to divert attention from one place to another. I mean, this, whoever understands basic politics will know where all this is heading. And yes, you know, many a times they do become soft targets. So we as actors, as people from films, then shy away from giving our opinions out in public domain, thinking that yes, because you know your opinion is going to be on A side or B side. If it's on A side, the B side is going to attack you. If it's on B side, A side is going to attack you. So as an individual, you can't say, oh, I like it. It's like saying, नहीं मेरे को पिक्चर पसंद नहीं आई. It's okay. थोड़ी 50 लोग कैसे पसंद नहीं है तेरे पे के घर के बाहर झंडे लेके चले जाएंगे, ऐसा होता नहीं है ना. तो आई थिंक ओपिनियन ठीक है, एंड यू जस्ट हैव टू एक्सेप्ट एंड मूव ऑन. यू नो, एवरीवन हैज द राइट टू से व्हाट दे फील लाइक, एंड that's the beauty of India. I think I spoke for him also.
इतना तो बताया उन्होंने.
Thank you.
I think my most embarrassing moment on television.
करके बताइए क्या? I thought he said that. I know. A media's request is a media's request. They love you so much.
इधर दो डायनामिट है. एक मैं इनको दूंगा और दूसरा आपको मैं गिफ्ट करूंगा. लेकिन by far I realized कि it was the most embarrassing thing I've done on television. इस बात का एहसास जब कर रहा था तब नहीं हुआ कि मैं कितना छिछोरा था उस वक्त. लेकिन जब घर आया और गाड़ी में चला रहा था कि ये अभी घर जाके जिनीला को भी मुंह दिखाना है कि क्या करके आए हो. Though the show is not out, so she has no idea, but I just said, you know, I'm very sorry for what I did on Jhanak.
I should tell you this.
Yeah.
You were dancing ahead of me और मुझे तो पीछे का व्यू मिल रहा था. Amazing. जो ठुमके पीछे से लग रहे थे, I don't think so आगे से लग रहे होंगे. कसम से. I then understood why Jinila got married to you.
Who said हो जाए?
Coming back to Pakistan, now that the film has been delayed, do you all think it will help the film do better business?
See, I'll tell you what. Whenever someone takes a call I think it's not about egos कि मैं आ रहा हूँ तो मैं शिफ्ट नहीं होऊंगा. I think what you should respect is the film, because एक फिल्म को बनाने के लिए आपने 1 साल लिया है, उसके पहले उसको स्क्रिप्ट लिखने के लिए 1 और साल. So every film is takes about 2 years to make, और इतनी सारी मेहनत उसमें सभी लोग करते हैं. और जब आप एक रिलीज डेट तय करते हो 6 महीने पहले कि मैं ये दिन पे आऊँगा, फिर डायनामिक्स हमेशा बदलते रहते हैं कि कोई और फिल्म आ रही है, फिर दूसरी फिल्म क्या बिजनेस कर रहे हैं, फिर स्क्रीन्स कितने मिल रहे हैं. इवेंचुअली यू हैव टू टेक अ कॉल दैट इज इन बेस्ट इंटरेस्ट ऑफ द फिल्म. ईगो की वजह से अगर आप आते हो, खुद का भी नुकसान होता है, दूसरे का भी नुकसान होता है. सो दैट्स नॉट द पॉइंट, राइट? इफ यू थिंक दैट 1 week डिले इज गोइंग टू बेनिफिट द फिल्म, दैट्स द ओनली. ऐसा थोड़ी कि नहीं यार अगले हफ्ते मेरा और ज़्यादा नुकसान होगा तो मैं अगले हफ्ते आऊँगा. आई मीन दिस इज नॉट द व्यू पॉइंट दैट एवरी प्रोड्यूसर looks at, but I'm glad that they were alert as producers to make that choice and that decision that yes, you know, if we push our film by 1 week, probably we'll get better screens, better timings, and which is important for a film, right? If you make a film, it's important for it to be in a time zone that is comfortable for the audience to come and watch.
करण सर, मेरा आपसे सवाल है, एज ए डायरेक्टर, अभी जो आप सेंसरशिप के जो इशू चल रहे हो, तो थोड़ा भी लिबर्टी ऐसा आपको लगता है कि ऑल्टर हो गए? एंड रितेश सर, आप भी इस पे ऐड कीजिए, जैसे ग्रैंड मस्ती 3 बन रही है, तो आपको ऐसा लगता है कि अब ग्रेट ग्रैंड मस्ती बन रही है, तो आपको ऐसा लगता है नाउ द लिबर्टी हैज बीन, यू नो, शॉर्टेंड, आपको अभी कुछ शायद डायलॉग्स या कुछ ऐसे सीन्स ऑल्टर करने पड़ेंगे बिकॉज ड्यू टू द सेंसर रिस्ट्रिक्शन? आप दोनों से जानना चाहिए.
Well, for Bangistan, when we were writing it, I wanted to go all out and take as much of a chance as possible. Because I knew what we were trying to say at the end of it made a lot of sense. So even like the path to it was very edgy and very like maybe not, you know, in terms of we had to think twice before writing some lines or writing some scenes about what the censor might think. But when we had the censor screening, they loved it. So there was almost like just a few 1 or 2 words here and there which slipped through, but otherwise they really liked the film and the message it had to say at the end of it.
It's extremely premature to talk about Great Grand Masti or Masti 3. मैं सिर्फ यही कहना चाहूँगा कि इसका प्लॉट इतना यूनिक है in terms of इसका कोर थॉट. मस्ती ग्रैंड मस्ती से बहुत अलग है. And yes, naughtiness, yes, that will be there. But plot itna unique hai, the humor itself will be a new thing. There is a change and there is a shift in the gear. Yes, we are absolutely staying away from anything that might seem vulgar. So we are staying, but yes, naughtiness for sure.
How much was the contribution you shared with your online experts to create a buzz for the movie?
As a producer?
For the online, you shared with your online experts.
I have not produced a film, I have not produced babies, I have not produced anything so far.
As a producer, did you say, ma'am?
Yeah, as a producer.
Him?
Yeah.
Me? He is not a producer of what, ma'am? Oh,
of the movie. Yeah, I'm glad I chose you guys. So much I spent on these bombs. You know, actually, though I'm not the producer of the film, of course, but no, that's okay. But yeah, on the behalf of my producers, I would obviously comment on it. That social media is an ever-growing thing now, and it has become a part of our lifestyle. You wake up in the morning, before saying good morning to anybody else, you go on Twitter and you say good morning to the world. And everybody is
you're talking about yourself here. You can't generalize this.
And don't do that, man. Say good morning to other people first.
Yeah, but a lot of people do that. Like, I sneezed and they put it on Facebook. I just pooped and they put it on Facebook. So, that's not me. But in general,
don't put it on Instagram. I pooped.
Yeah. You know, there's an app for that. When you poop, you put it on it. I don't use that app, but people do.
App bas kar aur aage bol.
So yeah, social media, digital media has become a big part of our life, and I think it's also made us more accessible to people, to our audience, where they can give us an instant feedback about what they're watching about of us, and what they like about us, what they don't like about us. And as soon as there's something that comes out, I think more than a theatrical run of a trailer or a TV run of a trailer, it's very important to put it on digital media right now, because that's an instant feedback you get, and you get to know how many people are actually liking your thing. You can't go to every theater and understand how the people are liking your theatrical, how the people are liking your theatrical on the your promo on the TV. You can't enter every home and find that, but every home tells you through social media how much they love or don't love the product that you're getting out. So I think it's a blessing in disguise, because they sometimes cross their lines.
A very good question, ma'am. Just to add to that, I just feel that we have been discussing within ourselves, as producers, as actors, as directors, social media right now, and the relation that films and social media, I'm just talking about this relation, it's just it's just starting, you know, there's going to be a big bang, and it's just going to become even bigger. And this connection is going to be bigger than what we do with television or theatricals, like Pulkit rightly said. In coming years, you will see that the ad spend on television coming down, and there'll be more innovative ways to attract attention on social media, and that's what the new market is going to be. And hopefully there will be a space where you'll have content coming directly on social media. There would be a film that is released in theater and on social media at the same time. I mean, social media in terms of via social media, on portals and whatever. And there'll be a huge boom in this that we all foresee.
Since you two are playing terrorists in the film, and you guys are seen making bombs and explosives in the trailer and promos, so how was the whole experience? And also, did you now get a vague know-how of how to make a bomb?
Yeah, हम लोग तो expert हो गए अभी. ये हम लोगों ने बनाया.
But how was the whole experience, like making the stuff? How was it?
You know, the last time I blew a bomb was during Diwali. I'll tell you my experience. No, it's a very unique experience. I'll say in Hindi because there are certain cameras here. मेरे गांव में आंगन पर हम लोग जो उसकी फर्श है वो गोबर से बनाते हैं और रोज़ सुबह उसको गोबर और गौमूत्र से उसका in Marathi it's called सारवणे. I don't know, and a lot of Maharashtrians will know here. और दिवाली के वक्त they used to make these gods out of गोबर and big ones. पूजा करके पुजारी चले जाता था, फिर दोपहर के हम आके उसमें बॉम्ब्स लगाकर we used to blast them all over the ceiling. और ये कोशिश होती थी कि ये ऊपर टच होगा कि नहीं. So that was the last bomb blast I was involved in.
जैसे कि हम देख रहे हैं रितेश कब से आप खिंचाई कर रहे हैं.
How, ma'am, please.
Wow.
मैम ऐसा मत
किसी ने
बोलिए.
देखा.
ऐसी धारणाएं बन जाएगी मीडिया में. मैं प्यार करता हूँ इससे. मेरा बड़ा भाई है पुलकित.
प्यारा भाई है you said, ना?
प्यारा बड़ा भाई.
No, he's been a great support all through the film. मैं एक्चुअली पहले भी बोल चुका हूँ, जब मुझे इनसे पहली बार मिलना था तो मुझे थोड़ा डर लग रहा था और मैं थोड़ा सा नर्वस फील कर रहा था कि मैं सबसे पहले इनकी कॉमिक टाइमिंग जो है कमाल की है, इनका सेंस ऑफ ह्यूमर कमाल का है, तो मैं इनसे मिलूँगा, इनसे बात करूँगा. हाउ डू आई स्टार्ट टॉकिंग टू हिम, ही इज़ अ सीनियर. तो मैं पहले एक्चुअली मिला नहीं था. हम लोग आई थिंक यू वर शूटिंग फॉर लाय भारी इन हैदराबाद व्हेन वी जस्ट मेट. We just said hi, as in I just said hi and he kind of ignored.
I shot with Salman Khan there.
Yeah,
he
but
was
you ignored
happy to see me, and you have behaved like hi. I was like, fine. मैं इनसे काम चला लूँगा. I'll see you later.
तो हाँ, मेरी खिंचाई इन्होंने तब से स्टार्ट कर दी थी. बट मैंने बहुत कुछ सीखा इनसे इस फिल्म में. एंड मैं अपने आप को बहुत लकी महसूस करता हूँ कि आई गॉट अ चांस टू वर्क विद हिम एट सच एन अर्ली स्टेज ऑफ माई करियर, स्पेशली इन अ फिल्म लाइक बैंगिस्तान विच इज़ अ सटायरिकल, और you know there's a certain kind of approach that he has towards his work, and मैंने उसमें से बहुत छोटी छोटी चीज़ें चोरी कर ली, और कितने सारे सीन्स ऐसे होते थे जिसमें ये मुझे बोलते थे अरे तू ऐसा कुछ ट्राई करके देख, अभी तेरा कैरेक्टर ऐसा है ना, अब तू ये ट्राई करके देख, और वो हर बार अच्छा ही निकलता था. एटलीस्ट दैट्स व्हाट ही यूज्ड टू से कि जो मैंने सजेस्ट किया बहुत अच्छा है. आई डोंट नो व्हाट ही थॉट अबाउट इट, बट वही सब कट किया ना बाद में.
वी विल फाइंड आउट.
But he's been a great support. I think a relation and a bond goes beyond the set, and I'm very happy to find an elder brother in him.
Hello. Hi, Ritesh.
Hello.
Ritesh, Jacqueline is there in this movie.
जी.
तो जब आपने उनके साथ पहले 2 मूवीज करी थी
जी.
और अब आप कर रहे हो तो वो काफ़ी इस्टेब्लिश्ड हो चुकी हैं और
जी.
मैच्योर हो चुकी
जी.
हैं. तो क्या लगता है उनके बिहेवियर में और उनके चेंजेस कितने आए उनमें?
जैसे आपने कहा कि उनकी पहली 2 फिल्में मेरे साथ थी, अलादीन और जाने कहाँ से आई है. जब उन्होंने तीसरी बार फिल्म में गाना किया था वो था हाउसफुल के लिए, उसमें भी वो गाने में मैं था. देन शी वेंट ऑन टू डू मैनी सक्सेसफुल फिल्म्स, चाहे वो मर्डर 2 हो, फिर हम लोगों ने फिर से काम किया हाउसफुल 2 में, देन रेस टू केक. क्या है, वन थिंग दैट हैज़ नॉट चेंज्ड throughout is her intention to work harder every time. और वो बहुत ही ज़्यादा मेहनती है. और दूसरी बात तो जब भी सेट पे आती है, या आई एम श्योर आप सभी ने उनके साथ इंटरव्यू भी किया होगा, शी इज़ लाइक अ लाइव वायर. देयर सर्टन अमाउंट ऑफ एनर्जी दैट शी हैज़, दैट शी ब्रिंग्स ऑन सेट और वेरेवर शी इज़, एंड दैट हैज़ नॉट चेंज्ड. बट what has changed is the fact that she's become an even better performer, even more confident dancer. आज आप उनके performances देखो गानों में, तो you know that there is a certain amount level of perfection that she's attained, and that's only through her hard work, and really hats off to her, and I wish her all the best, and I'm really happy for her that she's doing so well. जी.
तो उस समय जो आपने इंटरव्यू कहा था तो आपने बोला था कि जेनेलिया की वजह से आपने मूवी की बिकॉज़ शी वांटेड यू टू ट्राई समथिंग
जी.
नेगेटिव कैरेक्टर. तो उसको इतना ज़्यादा एप्रिसिएशन मिला, आप नेक्स्ट टाइम आप ऐसा कुछ कैरेक्टर यूज़ नहीं करना चाहिए बिकॉज़ लॉट्स ऑफ फैंस दे वांट्स टू सी यू
in a negative role.
it was not negative but it was like
No, I think yes, absolute. I mean, एक विलन टाइटल एक विलन था और एब्सोल्यूट नेगेटिव रोल था ही वो. आई रिमेंबर एक हम लोग टीवी देख रहे थे जिनिल में उस, एंड शी सेड दैट आई थिंक यू शुड प्ले अ डार्क कैरेक्टर, इट विल रियली सूट यू. आई डोंट नो व्हाई शी सेड दैट. और जब मुझे स्क्रिप्ट नरेट की गई, 2 हफ्ते बाद एकता का फ़ोन आया कि आई हैव an amazing story and I wish you say yes to the film, so and you're the first choice for the film. तब मुझे पता नहीं था कि मोहित डायरेक्टर हैं. उसके बाद मोहित और एकता के साथ मुलाकात हुई, ये फिल्म नरेट की गई, और मैंने घर आके बोला कि you just asked for it and I'm just been offered a negative role. जिस रोल क्या है? तो मैंने कहा कि एक ऐसा आदमी है जो अपनी बीवी से प्यार करता है लेकिन उसे मारना चाहता है, और उस वजह से ही गोज एंड किल्स अदर विमेन, बट हिज एंटायर इंटेंशन इज द डिलेमा के इससे प्यार करूँ कि इसके मार डालूँ. तो शी सेड यू विल बी एबल टू प्ले दिस परफेक्टली. आई डिडंट अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट शी मेंट बाय दैट, बट येस, Janina really tries to push me in any way to better myself as a performer, as an actor. Or if I ever get a chance again to do something drastically different, I would love to do it. And as an actor, I think even Pulkit or कोई भी एक्टर हो, उसे अगर कुछ ऐसा रोल मिले जिससे कुछ अलग करने का मौका मिलता है, तो it's, and इसीलिए मैंने बैंगिस्तान की, because in humor there was something different for me to do this time.
I would love to, because as he said, I think creatively you have to keep trying different things. और जब मैं कोई भी फिल्म चूज़ करता हूँ, one of the criteria is always कि क्या इस कैरेक्टर में मैं कुछ ऐसा कर पाऊँगा कि जो लिखा हुआ है और जो डायरेक्टर ने सोचा हुआ है उससे थोड़ा मैं इसमें कुछ बेटर कर पाऊँगा. और जब मैं सेट पर परफॉर्म करूँ तो घर जाके ऐसा नहीं लगना चाहिए आज कुछ काम ही नहीं किया है, लगना चाहिए आज मेहनत करके आए हों और अच्छी नींद आए. तो आई थिंक इट्स ऑलवेज इम्पॉर्टेंट टू कीप ट्राइंग समथिंग न्यू, समथिंग डिफरेंट. It keeps your creative buds always alive.
Thank you guys. We'll stand for the photo ops.
Thank you, Sunaini.
Thank you so much for coming and spending a lovely afternoon with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.